And we are rolling.
I am 56 years old, and I have been a movie buff for at least the last 30 years of my life. And I am a fan of pretty much any movie made in the last 100 years. And following the history of cinema development over the last 100 years has just been a fascinating part of my life. So it is interesting to me when I'm thinking about my dating history that a date that really stands out is a movie that I went to see when I was 16 years old with a boy at my high school, and it was the premiere of the Star Wars movie in 1977. It was probably in June, and it was my first official date where we actually drove somewhere, and we had to drive to San Francisco, which is 40 miles away, and we saw Star Wars at the old Coronet Theater in San Francisco, and I loved it. And I think it was the first movie that I realized that I completely, utterly loved. So I don't remember a whole lot about what we talked about during this date, and I really liked the boy. He was a very smart future scientist who wore an orange and brown plaid suit on this date, but I just wish that there was a recording of our discussion on the way home, as I was realizing how much I loved movies for the very first time, and it coincided with my first date. And that's my story.